Think about the stress of cooking for a big family holiday, the complex planning, the mountains of dishes, the inevitable waste. Now imagine doing that for 150 people, 3 times a day, every single day. For the Hutterites, this isn't a stressful event, it's a perfectly oiled, zero-waste machine. Today we're stepping inside their communal kitchen to unlock 10 of their most powerful secrets. And pay attention, because secret number 7 is a brilliant mindset trick that can reduce waste in any kitchen. This is a masterclass in efficiency, so if you're ready to learn, make sure you subscribe. Welcome back to the Colony Legacy. The Hutterite communal kitchen is the beating heart of their society. It's more than just a place to cook. It's a marvel of logistics, a temple of tradition, and a classroom where the community's most important values are passed down. Today we're decoding the blueprint that allows them to operate with such incredible grace and efficiency. Our modern lives are plagued by a constant low-grade stress, the daily question of what's for dinner. For the Hutterites, this question doesn't exist. Their secret is a master menu, planned weeks, sometimes even months in advance by the head cook or kookbassen. This isn't just a list, it's the kitchen's entire operating system. Knowing they will serve roasted chicken on Sunday allows them to plan for a hearty chicken soup using the leftovers on Monday. This proactive planning eliminates daily decision fatigue, allows them to buy ingredients in massive cost-saving bulk, and is the first key to their zero-waste philosophy. It is a system built on foresight, not frantic last-minute decisions. Walk into a Hutterite pantry and you won't see chaos. You'll see a library of food perfectly organized. They employ a simple but ruthlessly effective inventory system used by the world's best restaurants and supermarkets, FIFO, or first in, first out. When a new batch of canned green beans is brought in from the garden, it is never placed at the front of the shelf. It goes to the very back. The jars at the front are always the oldest. This simple discipline ensures that nothing is ever forgotten, nothing ever expires, and the food that was preserved first is eaten first. It's a testament to their deep respect for the food they work so hard to produce. In our modern grocery stores, we are disconnected from our food. We buy select, neatly packaged cuts of meat, but for the Hutterites, an animal is a gift of sustenance, and no part of that gift is to be disrespected or wasted. This is the nose-to-tail philosophy. After a butchering, the prime cuts are preserved, but the real genius is in what they do with the rest. The bones are simmered for days to create a rich, nutrient-dense bone broth that becomes the base for soups and gravies. The fats are carefully rendered into pure lard, their primary cooking fat for baking and frying. And the lesser-known cuts and trimmings are masterfully combined with spices to create a variety of traditional German sausages, a preservation technique in its own right. It is the ultimate expression of resourcefulness. Water in the vast prairies can be a precious resource, and the Hutterites treat it as such. Their kitchens are marvels of water conservation. This isn't about fancy low-flow taps, it's about a smart cyclical mindset. For example, they will use the same large pot of boiling water to blanch different vegetables in sequence. First the green beans, then the carrots, then the potatoes, infusing the water with nutrients each time. This nutrient-rich water isn't poured down the drain, it's collected. All gray water from washing vegetables is captured in buckets and used to water the nearby kitchen gardens. It's a perfect closed-loop system where every resource is seen as part of a connected cycle. This same ingenuity they apply to saving water is a mirror of the self-reliance they practice in their workshops. To see how they build and repair their own advanced machinery, saving thousands of dollars, don't miss our deep dive into their workshop secrets. Click the card above or find the link in the description to watch the Hutterite Super Workshop next. This secret is so simple, it's brilliant. In the kitchen, as multiple women are peeling hundreds of potatoes, carrots, and other vegetables, the peels don't go into individual trash cans. They all go into one large, designated peel bowl. This isn't the end of the line for these scraps, it's the start of a new life cycle. At the end of the prep session, this massive bowl of nutrient-rich peels is taken directly to the colony's pig or chicken pens as a healthy and completely free source of animal feed. This single habit perfectly embodies their philosophy. There's no such thing as waste, only misplaced resources. In a typical household, leftovers can be a source of guilt, often sitting in the fridge until they are thrown away. In a Hutterite kitchen, leftovers are not a problem, they are an opportunity. They are seen as pre-prepped ingredients for tomorrow's masterpiece. The women are masters of creative transformation. Leftover bread from yesterday, now slightly stale, becomes the perfect base for a delicious, savory bread pudding today. Leftover roasted vegetables from Sunday's dinner are pureed to become the rich and flavorful base for a hearty soup on Tuesday. Nothing is ever served the same way twice. This isn't just about saving money, it's a philosophy of creativity and adaptability, of seeing potential in what others see as finished. Now for the secret we promised in the hook, a simple mindset trick that can transform any kitchen. It's called clean as you go. In a Hutterite kitchen, this is not a suggestion, it is a non-negotiable rule. The psychology behind it is powerful. By cleaning tools and surfaces immediately after use, you prevent the overwhelming stress and chaos of facing a massive cleanup at the very end. The kitchen operates like a high-end restaurant's production line, always clean, always organized. So here's the trick for your own home. After you finish chopping your vegetables, immediately wash the knife and cutting board before you even start cooking. Don't let tasks pile up. This simple discipline creates a calm, orderly environment, which leads to a calm and orderly mind. It's their secret to managing a massive workload without the stress. Hutterite efficiency comes from thinking on a massive scale. They don't just cook in bulk, they prepare in bulk. Instead of chopping one onion for tonight's dinner, they might have a session where they chop 50 pounds of onions at once to be used for the entire week. They practice what I call investing labor today to save time for a month. A perfect example is cabbage day. In the fall, the women might gather to process hundreds of heads of cabbage from the garden, shredding them all in one massive communal effort to create enormous barrels of sauerkraut that will ferment and provide vital nutrition for the entire winter. It's a system of intense, focused effort that results in incredible long-term efficiency. Walk into our modern kitchens and you'll find drawers filled with countless single-use gadgets. An avocado slicer, a banana peeler, a specialized tool for every tiny task. A Hutterite kitchen is the opposite. Their secret is a standardized, minimalist toolkit. They don't have dozens of different types of pots and pans. They have a few sizes of high-quality, durable stainless steel pots that are used for everything. They use one type of large, sturdy bowl for mixing, serving, and storing. Their tools are like a few trusted, versatile soldiers, not an army of amateurs. This philosophy of investing in simple, high-quality, multifunctional tools that last a lifetime is another key to their zero-waste, high-efficiency system. The final secret is that the ultimate authority in a Hutterite kitchen is not the head cook, it's the calendar. Their menu is dictated entirely by the rhythms of the seasons and the bounty of the harvest, not by fleeting cravings or what's on sale at the grocery store. In early summer, the menu is heavy on fresh, crisp greens, radishes, and peas because that's what's ready in the garden. In late autumn, the menu is dominated by hearty squash, potatoes, and cabbage, and root vegetables. They don't fight the seasons, they harmonize with them. This deep connection to the natural rhythm of their food source is perhaps their most profound secret, creating a diet that is not only sustainable and healthy but also deeply connected to the world around them. Here at the Colony Legacy, we believe this is a lesson we could all stand to relearn. These 10 secrets reveal a profound truth. Efficiency isn't about having the latest gadgets or the biggest budget. It's about mindful systems, respect for resources, and working in harmony with natural rhythms. The Hutterites have mastered what we've forgotten, that true abundance comes not from waste but from wisdom. If these secrets inspired you to rethink your own kitchen, make sure to subscribe for more insights into sustainable living. And let us know in the comments, which of these 10 secrets will you try first in your own home? Until next time, this is the Colony Legacy.